How you doing today? So just reading Proverbs 30, and this spoke to me. It's Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5 to 6. It says, "Every word of God it proves true. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Do not add to his words, lest he rebuke you and be found a liar." It's, in contrast to what Peter said, in 2 Peter chapter 3, I think verses 15, 16, I believe it was, about twisting the scriptures, to an instruction. But my point today is, you hear lots of teachings, right? On the radio, TV, reading books and everything. But it says every word of God proves true. So when you hear the word of God, preached, you have to have the Bible open. If it contradicts it, it's not the word of God. It's contradicting the word of God. Do you remember when Satan, tempted Jesus for 40 days and 40 nights, 40 days and 40 nights in the desert, Matthew 4, and he told them, he will command his angels concerning you, but didn't mention a guard on your ways. He twisted the word of God. See why it's important to know the word of God? He says every word of God proves true, period. It's true and everything else false. So he's a shield to those who take refuge in him. God will protect you from all that deception with spiritual discernment. You understand? And do not add to his words, lest he rebuke you and be proven liar. So who adds to his words? Oh, I could name so many religions. PLDS is one of them. They have the Book of Mormon, they have Doctrine and Covenants, they have Peril of the Great Price, they have all these books that say that God spoke to Joseph Smith and they wrote them. But it says right here, don't add to his words, lest he rebuke you and prove you a liar. You see that? So it's very important that we understand the word of God. We have to read and study it, meditate and memorize it daily. Because, there's going to be people saying, oh, God spoke to me, he told me this, he told me that. What are you going to say? You have the word of God, So whatever contradicts the word of God, throw it out. It's not from God. We have to remember that, the word of God is the plumb line, to help us understand, what's true and false. But Jesus said in John 17:5, I believe it was, thy word is truth. That's the reason why we have to rely upon the word of God always, because everything else is from Satan is false. So that's what I got to say today for you to think about. God bless you.